Here at 13 News Now, our meteorologists have a bunch of ways to gather data on tropical systems. One of those are the Hurricane Hunters. When you hear that name, you probably think of stunning footage like this from inside some of those major storms.
Yeah, but how are they able to fly into a system with such high winds? Tim Pandajis breaks down their process and tells us more about the vital data they collect.
Hurricane Hunters provide a lot of information about a storm, but how are they even getting inside? They're flying a plane called the WC-130J, like this one. It's a modified version of the C-130 plane that you might see dropping that red stuff on fires out west. These planes are tough. They can fly for longer periods of time, and they can really take a beating. These airborne science missions are run by the 53rd Weather Reconnaissance Squadron, which has been flying into storms since 1944. In the cargo section of the plane, there are two different pallets of computer systems that take all of the data from the sensors on the plane's exterior to help determine what's going on inside the storm. The Hunters also drop these parachute-type sensors called dropsondes, which float through the storm, relaying info about a storm's pressure, wind speed, and direction. That information all comes together, gets processed, and is then shared through the National Hurricane Center for us to share with all of you.
All right, Tim, thank you. And don't forget to check out the 13 News Now Hurricane Guide. It has everything you need to know if a major storm comes our way, from evacuation zones to important emergency contacts. Just scan the QR code there with your phone's camera to see the guide.